on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the war was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Sal. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
It's 3rd down and 8 yards.
Here we go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Stroud's going to throw for it. This connects with Schultz. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Swap. Level swap.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Chased out to his right. He can run it. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Stroud now on 3rd. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Now Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for our Broncos.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
To the air, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Mile High in just a moment. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard
right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's completed right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. No to return this. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
Gain of 17 yards.
We've set it downs from 37.
1st down.
Oh, right.
1st and 10.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
That's another Texans.
Chubb here on 1st down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
Tony.
Stroud now on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Nix with it on 1st. He put everything he's got behind it. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So this one goes against the offense. So that's going to push him back half the distance to the goal. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw it. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. And it's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bombers.
One final shot before the half. Look at that power, deep left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Noel to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10, run to Mixon. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Stroud now, taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Harvey now to return it. Escapes a defender. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 2-yard line.
From his end zone, it's Nix. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Result of the play.
One way